Welcome back to another podcast, my peeps. This is probably like podcast 4 on the channel. I'm gonna post this on TikTok and IG. It's a link in my bio. So let's get started. Today I got some more Reddits to read ya. So yeah, let's see. We're just gonna get straight into it. It's like, am I wrong, Reddits? But I don't really remember. But let's just get straight into it and see where this goes. Let's go. My stepdad, 45M, stole my dirty underwear from the laundry. Caught him red-handed. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Caught your dad red-handed. With your dirty laundry? Your bra? Your panties? Probably your G-string? Oh, hell no. Nah, fam. That ain't your dad. That's a pedo. That's a F-ram. But Jamaica, we call it family ram. Damn. Caught him red-handed sniffing it in his room. Confronted him. He denied till mom saw the camera I set up. She chose him over me. Moved out. Yeah, that one, that ain't your dad. Second, that ain't your mom. Cause one, I showed you evidential proof that he is going in my laundry, stealing my underwear, and he sniffing it for pleasure. Or it's that he mixed it up. Maybe he's just a freaky husband, and he just likes to smell his wife's dirty underwear, and he just mixes up your underwear with your mom's underwear. If you see where I'm getting at. Or he's just a freaky ass nigga and just likes to sniff his child's underwear. Nah, you gotta contact the police, contact the cops. That's just not right. Imagine, I'm the woman, I got my towel tied up here. Gonna take a shower. Opens the door, walks in. Take off your bra, your panties, all that. Throw them in the bin. You go in the shower. Shh. Next thing you know, you come out of the shower. You realize your panties missing. You look, you're like, where the hell is my panties? You look, you hear something from your dad's room, like, oh yeah, oh I like the smell of that, baby. Ah, you creaked open the door. Looked in, and your dad lying down on his bed. Oh yes, I like that, baby. And he's just fondling his balls. He's like, nah, he's just fondling his balls. You caught him red-handed. Probably even took a pic, filmed the thing on a sideways type of angle, and just like, nah, confronting your mom and say, hey mom, look at this. Evidential proof. Matter of fact, let me pull up my laptop. Let me show you my cloud information. All of it's saved in my clouds. I have about 16 cameras set up throughout this whole house. One in the laundry room, one in my bedroom, one in the... Matter of fact, I have 9 in the bathroom. And a couple other more. I have them placed all over, and he's doing this, and you're going to kick me out? One, call the cops. He's going to get arrested. Plus the mom. She's probably going to also get arrested because that ain't right. You ain't my mom no more. But next. Let's see. BF proposed with the same ring he gave his ex. I mean, a ring is a ring. He proposed the same ring he gave his ex. What kind of carat was the ring? Was it a diamond ring, an emerald ring? Was it a 16 carat? Was it 24? 1 carat? If it's a decent sized carat, you can probably let that slide. Because a ring's a ring. You feel me? A ring's a ring. But let's continue. it was engraved with her initials inside. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Okay. The ring was engraved with her initials inside. Okay. I never expected that. You look inside the ring. You look inside the ring. Felicia. It's just marked inside the ring. Felicia. And he's like, honey, who's Felicia? And he's like, what do you say, honey? Who? I asked, who's Felicia? I told you, Felicia's my what? My ex. So you proposed to me with the same ring you gave your ex? Yes. You know what? Since it's a 24 karat ring, probably worth more than $500,000, I'm gonna let this slide. If this was any less of a ring, I would have slapped you across the face with it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even give you back. I would have pawned it off. Selling that hell. But anyway, it was engraved with their initials inside. Walked out mid-kneel. Family calls me dramatic. He admitted he forgot to replace it. Hold the phone. How the hell? Now, one, you have all rights to walk out if it wasn't like a 24 karat ring or something. You had all right to walk out if it wasn't at least inside a ring. Family calling you dramatic, they asses. They assholes. They ain't your family-in-law. They assholes. Calling you dramatic. Nigga, his ex's initials are written inside the ring. You can call me dramatic all you want. I'm leaving. And what did he say again? He admitted he forgot to replace it. Nigga, how the hell do you forget to replace a ring that literally has your ex's name marked, engraved inside? That makes no sense. No sense. He admitted he forgot to replace it, dumped him on the spot. Hey, I ain't gonna blame you. You got all rights. You got all rights. Next. Came home early from birthday dinner. Caught BF cheating with my bestie in our bed. No, can't use that. These niggas ain't loyal. Oh. These niggas ain't loyal. Nah. These niggas ain't loyal. These niggas ain't loyal. My nigga. These niggas ain't loyal. Oh, nah. They laughed it off as a prank. Kicked them both out naked. Changed locks. Friends side with them. Let me lean forward. One, when I do the same thing, kick them out both butt naked, not even your clothes you get. And I turn for my property. Whatever's on my property is my property. You take off your clothes in my house, that's mine. Kick out both on the naked. Motherfucker, watch me. Me just grab your clothes, fold them up in a basket, put them in a garbage bag, dash them out the door and burn them. Light your fire upon my property and make you watch as your clothes burn to smithereens. I want to just stand there butt naked. You better try to get one bucket. Go primitive, go get one, go put 2 leaves together and put them on the private parts. Go turn primitive. Oh, nah. Oh, and your friends siding with them, they ain't your friends. Them people ain't your friends no more. Ain't your friends. Next. Sister excludes me from her wedding planning backfoot after I wouldn't pay for her dress. Over a dress? Really? You banned me from your wedding over a dress? A dress! Y'all some hoe ass jackass. Then begged for 5K last minute. Told her no. Now fam says I'm ruining her day. Nigga, how am I ruining your day? You ruined it yourself just because I wouldn't pay for a goddamn dress. Get your priorities straight. Come on. Get your priorities straight. How am I ruining your day? You banned me over a dress. Come on. Make some goddamn sense. Oh, come on. One more. I read like 4. I have one more. Like, god damn. Okay. Last one. Wife went to lunch with Jim Stranger Dude. Day after meeting him. You see, I'm pause? Because I didn't know where this is going. Me didn't even continue no more. You didn't know where this is going. Your woman met up with a Jim Dude, aka Dude, who's probably gonna fake being gay to get into them draws. You can't trust the people no more. You can't trust all people no more. Dear one, no, brother. She gonna get something. You know, man. You know. He ain't no lie. You know. Hit phone. Came home late, smelling like cologne. I told you something was gonna go down. Came home smelling like cologne. Denied flirting. You can't deny that. I smell the cologne off your shirt. I smell it down your neck. I smell it in your hair. I smell you're drowning in cologne. You can't hide that. Matter of fact, your cologne smells like papaya. Right about now, you're coming home smelling like watermelon. And I don't even eat watermelon. You know I don't eat nor like my watermelon raw. I blend my shit. And you're coming home smelling like watermelon. Last time I checked, you left here smelling like papaya. How the hell? Huh? Last time I checked, all your cologne is still in room on your dresser. None is missing. Because I know you be forgetting stuff, so I always keep checking stuff. And I know you're lying. But text is saying can't wait for more. Me not even gonna say nothing. Let's continue. Because I can't say nothing this up. I can't. It takes she want more. You know what she's doing. You know she knows. She probably come home after getting her back blown out. With her hair nice and combed down. With her dress nice and straightened. I feel like everything nice. Only thing she do I forget about the cologne. So I can sniff cologne. She thinks I'm sick and I smells them stuff up. Woman, me never sick. In a day of my life, I might catch a high fever but never sick. Huh? My nose no stuff up. I can smell the high fragrance of that watermelon cologne. Like, damn. But anyways, on to our next section of our podcast. As this next section goes, with this is a Q&A section where we answer questions and give you answers. Basically that. A Q&A section for these comments I just read and practically acted out. So, let's just read the first Q&A, shall we? Let's see. The first Q&A. Let's see. It says, Voidicus, stepdad steals underwear. What do you do first? Okay, let me tell this. Let me tell this right though. One, me need proof. If me realize them for me under, matter of fact, not even your stepdad. Imagine if you're your stepmama, your stepmom. First of all, as a male, let me lean in closer. Let me lean in closer. Let me whisper. Let me lean in closer. Alright, let me tell you something. If you're your stepmother,
if she's fine, if she's thick enough, women don't even care. We don't even share blood. Hope you know that. Me and stepmom don't share no blood. So if she's smelling my underwear, women don't really care. As long as she's thick enough, got a nice wear in, and you know, you know what I mean. Wink. But anyway, keep that between you and me. You feel me? Keep that between you and me.
But anyway, yeah. If you were stepmom, stepdad on the other hand, sniffing man's underwear, nigga, you gay? First of all, I'm buying cameras. Hella cameras. Matter of fact, I would probably have more than 20. I would have 20 cameras. I would probably have like 5 or 6 in my room, positioned at every angle there is. I'm gonna have a 360 angle vision showing everything. You won't even be able to hide. You won't be able to hide 360. I'll be having cameras in the bathroom, full 360 vision as well. You won't even be able to hide nothing. You be thinking you can hide in your pocket behind the bag, nigga. I got a camera peeping out the drawer, looking at you, putting the panties in or my underwear in your pocket. You can't hide. I got you in 4K Ultra HD, 256,000 HD lens. Me catch you. You can't hide. What the fuck? Me catch you all in a different color. Me catch you in a black, white, green, blue, and purple. You can't hide. Can't hide. Even God himself position up and film to make sure I set the camera good to make sure me catch you. Even God the palm side. You can't hide. And then when we get all that evidence now and see it, it's like, alright, watch it pray. Upload everything, grab my laptop, type on my keyboard, bam, everything saved to my cloud. Matter of fact, watch it. Want to see if I can make money off of it. Upload, start at OnlyFans. I just post it up and say, pay to see stepdad sniff underwear and fondle his balls. and see if I make money. See if I make money off of that. And then after you're done, I probably make like a couple of 100 bucks. You just say, alright, I make a couple money off you. I make it slide like a couple of months or so. Time for carry go police. Hello? 911, what's your emergency? Yes, hello, yes. Want to come to 23 Boulevard Road on Spur True. Yeah, at house 56. My stepdad be stealing my underwear and sniffing it in his room. Me need help. I'm being sexually assaulted. And no, I'm not black. So get here quick. Hi. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. That's pretty much what I would probably do. See if I could make money off this. Some little profit. See how much profit I can make off this. Man. Next Q&A. Ring from ex, dump or forgive. As me say in the first section of the video, if the ring is a decent size of ring, like a 20, let's say like a 6 carat, I don't want to go over too much. We don't even know what a ring look like because I'm single. You see, I never have a woman in my life. I'm single. I was this close to having a woman, this close to having a girlfriend. But that woman was intertwined with one of my niggers, one of my brothers, and I couldn't break bro code. I ain't like that. I ain't breaking no bro code. So I dumped her. I let her down slowly. Like a graph, I let her down slowly. But yeah, ring for my ex. As long as I like women, ladies, if it's a decent size ring, or men, well, man not really weird. Depends. But anyways, decent size ring. It's like as if it's like a 6 carat, maybe a 24 carat ring. Can probably bypass. Probably make it slide. If your name is engraving, then you can probably like carry to a ring man and them say, yo, want to overlay upon the inside, want everything from the inside for cover, me that you want to see engraving at your name. Dash you way. Take out all the engraving. Matter of fact, I probably just get one file and file it up myself. Or just carry the ring, man, make him do it. Put like a soda over it and just fire it down and done. No engraving name no in there. And you get a nice good ring. You won't even remember see from somebody X. You won't even remember. As long as it's a decent size ring. Or as long as the ring look good enough where you're content with it and can make it slide. Other than that, that's that way. Next. Caught cheating on birthday. Naked knockout. Too far? No. We can do the decent thing. Imagine you're coming home, driving home, bopping in your car. You pull up. Lock your door, open. Turn your car key up, turn your house key, open the door. Walk up to your bedroom. You start your bed a squeak. You walk up like, what that? And then you start here chatting and moaning. It's like, you creak up in the door and see you bust down the door. And you say, what the back foot are gone? You see, your man or your woman in one bed with a different man or woman. And they're completely naked. First of all, if you see them clothes there for them, just walk in. Look on them. Look on the clothes. It's like, one moment. Walk back out. I say, don't move. One moment, don't move. Walk out to the nearest place so I know so I can find a trash can. A trash bag. Take your trash bag, take out them clothes, put in that trash bag. Then I tie up it, fling you over my shoulder and say, follow me. Walk out, I'm going to go straight to my backyard. Matter of fact, not in my backyard, I carry straight to the road, on the bare asphalt. Put it down, whip out my jug of gasoline, sprinkle it. All over. Then I grab my light and light your fire. And then I turn around, walk back in the house. Look at them and say, what the hell are you doing? Why you burn our clothes? Come on, man. You're being over dramatic. I look at them and like, I don't care. Walk back in, just walk straight past him and look at him and like, oh, and by the way, yeah, about 10 minutes you come up on my Porsche and off my land before my call police. Say of indecent exposure. Good day. Slam the door. Bolt the door. How much lock? I'm a walk off and I can turn the bank on the door. Yeah, man. So alright. That's me I do. So next Q&A. Sis begs money after banning you. Pay or not? Tell us. No. Pay what? What am I paying? I'm paying nothing. You banned me from your wedding just because I won't pay you for a dress. Like, it's a dress. And second of all, pay for the dress. You know, you can pay for the dress. It's a dress, but it matter if I cannot even, you're supposed to even pay for your dress. I suppose your husband, don't it? I suppose your husband pay for your dress. Like, come on. But anyway, number 5. Jim text. Can't wait. Comfort or Snoop. Let me tell this. No comfort from me. From no stuff. From pick up on the slightest hint say you're cheat, mommy. Hit that. From pick up on the slightest hint like, yeah, I can't tell you you're cheat. But me need proof. So now I do like a snooping. Then I confront. So both of these are liable options. Snoop come first in a confront. I'm no woman very insecure. I know like when people do, you know, search them or thing, but come on. If you're gonna be unloyal, you're gonna have to expect that I'm gonna be snooping. So yeah, I'm a snoop, then I'm a expose. Yeah. Next. Let me see. The last one. Last Q&A. Yeah, last. Mom covers stepdad's creep. Cut her off forever? First of all, yes, cut her off. No matter if in I will. Just tell her to rewrite the will and just say, yo, I'm just a close friend that never seen you like since kindergarten or something. You see? Just tell me say I'm a friend's daughter. I'm not even related to you anymore. We don't talk about the contract. You see? We don't talk about the contract. What we sign, say, with this one. So yeah. Yeah. And see father, me make some money off of you. Me film you and me make some money off of you. On OnlyFans. People pay for this. People paid for this. And I got hella bags, hella cash. So I gotta thank you, but it's time for you to rot in hell. And rot in prison. Because I know how them the type of money in a prison go do you. They're gonna do you the worst way possible. The worst way possible. You probably go steal my uncle. If you have an uncle, grandpa, if your grandpa, grandma probably deceased, find a close friend. Matter of fact, use the money and just buy an apartment or a 1 bedroom. You're good. You see, you're good. And then you can just find a job after that. Start YouTube content like me, do a podcast, and how you made money. It'll be funny as hell. But anyways, let's see. Yeah, that last Q&A. It's like, yeah. We have our next section, the third section, the last section, story time by Clebius the Bard himself. The second chapter of perception, how this is gonna go down. So stay tuned, listen carefully, grab your snacks, grab your popcorn, like and subscribe, join the Void Army. Let's get to it. I'ma reach my hands up here and I'ma pull down. So 3, 2, 1. Hello again, hello, welcome. It's your boy, Clebius the Bard, again. On another perception story, so hope you like it. But it have to suffer a little bit and yeah. Because as me reading this, my brain did get totally fried and things, so you're supposed to feel me. Cause me know me just read the Willish brain mess up. So like let's get started. Don't mind me do rock, me try get waves. You seen waves game a come in. Me just hope say leash no ball in the head. But anyways, let's get into chapter 2. Chapter 2 of perception. Back in the library, the students were still cowering in fear as the building shook from the stomping of the titans. The teachers who were still alive tried to calm the students and help them calm down in the situation they are in. You not calm them down. You're in a situation that you can't calm down. You see, this is a situation you can't calm. So like, yeah. In the corner, 3 boys sat on a desk as they looked at the panicking students and the only few students that were completely calm. Well, how can I group this? In Quavis' view, the world looked slow, and the stomping sounds outside would hit every minute. Going quiet, then loud again. The reassurance from the teachers only came out in slow, long slurs. Quavis could only look on as his eyes twitched from the prolonged exposure to his disorder. His head throbbing like a heartbeat ready to explode. Beside him, there were a mountain of books he had read, waiting on his friends to find a way of his problem. I have memorized all the details in 10 different books. There are 256 tiles in this room. And yes, walk and lift every student in this room to count it, and they didn't even realize they have been shifted. The stumps outside would happen every minute to minute and a half. Quavis thought in his mind. Suddenly, a piece of cloth touched the side of his face, ready to wrap his eyes. But due to his disorder, he had easily gotten out of it and realized it was Franz, putting a blindfold over his eyes, hoping it could ease his pain. How can I disorder this? This a disorder that allows you to see the world slowly. Is this a perception disorder? A man is in the apocalypse with a perception disorder. Oh no. A system pops up, say you must get tattoos, and there's this random nigga out there with perception disorder. Right. But anyways, let's see what we got. Over his eyes, hoping he could ease his pain. Quavis placed his face back by the blindfold and allowed his eyes to be wrapped. Yo, Quay, sorry me take long. Although it was like 4 minutes, but anyways. How you feel? Franz asked. Where did you get a blindfold from? Quavis asked. How? You know what? That don't matter. The in my back. I want to see through blindfold, but see through blindfold my buy. So can see, but it's darker your vision a bit. Hope it helps. Tyler answered. Brother, you feel like 3 hours pass. Happy. Quavis exclaimed. Nope. Only 4 minutes, Franz replied. What? Yo. Bomba nigga. But thanks for the blindfold. It helped. Not fully, but my head stop at me. Thanks. Imagine. Perception disorder. Your eye a twitch and your head a throb like a heartbeat. Boy, the migraine is supposed to have. The migraine. Thanks, Quavis explained in shock as he calmed down, and rested on the books behind him. So, what we do now? Tyler asked. As he spoke, 5 figures approached them, their calm expressions settling the air around them as they seem unnormal in the type of situation they are in. Are the calm corner this? One person asked. More like the trauma-induced corner, Franz corrected. Well, if you not stay so calm in this type of apocalypse, I'm convinced you're the trauma-induced corner. I'm convinced. Very much convinced. You mean the SMI corner? Special mentally impaired corner. SMI. Special mentally impaired. Wow. Cause when I need them the Mount Rushmore of therapy. Wow. I'm gonna need them Mount Rushmore. Okay. Why am I have on one blindfold? A girl asked, pointing at Quavis. Perception disorder. So we did right. Perception disorder. Quavis answered. So like something wrong with your eye? No, my eyes are fine. It's just that when it happens, everything is slow and I tend to move faster than normal. Quavis explained. So the blindfold of help with the stimulation. Another girl chimed in. Yup, name's Quavis. Them 2 young, Tyler and Franz. Sup, the boys said in unison. Name's Sarah. These are my friends, Carla and Cammy. I am Xander. This is my sister, Krista. Alright, we got a good solid team of like 8, 9 people. A good solid team. Good solid team. Good solid team. As the group introduced themselves, they all looked, they all took a seat in a circle and began to talk about the situation and their family life. After some time, the stumps from outside had passed, with the screams of the monsters and people. Inside the school library, the students were finally calm enough to think reasonably, although some still had a hard time believing reality. I can see that. I can see that. Because some people don't like the truth and can't handle reality. But I can see that. Excuse me, sir. How much time has passed for this to be over? A female student asked the teacher as her voice echoed for all to hear. Oh, you can check it for yourself if you want. Just swipe the ear, the PE teacher replied. Okay. Whoosh, swipe. System alert. Time remaining 23 hours and 50 minutes. Huh? There's 23 hours still left on the clock, she exclaimed in surprise. What? A mere student shouted as he sprung to his feet. You tell me only 10 minutes passed, the student added. The students in the room heard all this information and their eyes shrunk in disbelief as the first student began to have a panic attack. Reasonable. Reasonable. Please, students, calm down. We will be fine. We just need to stay here till the hours are done. You said that, but look, we cover in our blood. From dead people. Covered our blood from dead people. We're hungry. I have no water. A female student shouted in defiance. Yeah. Why if we have to use the toilet? What we do? Tell you this, if you have to use the toilet, there has to be another room in the library. Like the librarian office. We use that as a toilet. Just lock in door because we don't say they go think. And just use a marine or your socks as toilet paper. Or you just piss up yourself. It's one of time too. One of time too. Why? Bumbagla! We're dead, we tell you, we're dead! A student shouted that response. The room went into full panic, making the teacher have to calm them down again. Lord. Lord, we see it. As these proclamations face the teachers, they don't know what to do as they themselves knew it was all over. Suddenly, yes, shut up on a non-ras. What? Oh. Shut up on a narcissistic bumhole. That you read. That will lead right. Shut up on a narcissistic bumhole. The room fell silent as it was revealed to be Tyler, who had slammed his clenched fist onto the library counter. Beside him, Franz leaned on the nearby bookshelves, looking at the audience as Squavy sat on the counter, his blindfold still on, limiting the stimulation to his brain. The migraine. God damn! Ona in ya a cuss one in ya, and do nothing about it. For Franz exclaimed. Ona turn there a chat. Ona now do something about it. A student shot back. Franz, open the door, Tyler said. On it. Don't open that damn door, the Dean of Discipline commanded. He could only take a step as Quavis hopped off the counter and smashed. He had broken a light bulb he had grabbed from behind the counter. First of all, why was there just a random light bulb? You know, I'm not going to question it. This is a novel, a manga. Nothing. This is real. Just a random light bulb behind the counter. But anyways, as he was distracted, Franz ripped the door open, letting the light pour inside and illuminate his face. Doors open, let's go, Franz exclaimed. When I can't turn in here with an empty promises a lie. You say we do something see there. Come on, Quay, Tyler proclaimed to the crowd as he raised his middle finger and flipped off everybody in the room. Xander, Sarah, una forward or not? Quavy shouted to the friends he had made. They looked at each other as they began to smile, dragging their friends along, ready to go on an adventure. Of course, Xander replied. The students and teachers could only watch as those 8 students went outside and closed the door behind them, leaving all the problems behind and facing what's ahead. As they stepped outside, they saw the world for what it was, what it has become. A world different from theirs. The group walked side by side down the corridor. As they walked in awe at the place, the sky was light but dark like the early morning of the sunrise. The school building partially destroyed from the fight between the monsters. Outside the compound, there was nothing but bush, jungle, and sugarcane. Vines growing wild on the gates and fences of the school. The sun was like it was never there. No sun, Ras. But it's light outside like early morning, but no sun. Okay. But somehow they could see clear as early dusk while the clouds seemed normal. The group kept on walking as they explored the place they once studied at. The group went to the canteen that was half intact to see if they could gather any food that may be left. Yo, we find 2 whole chicken in the kitchen, Franz shouted to the group. Hell yeah, we got meat, Xander exclaimed. No seasoning? Clara asked. I found some salt and pepper earlier. That will do, Tyler chimed in. Guys, we're back. We found some red wine and Ray and nephew, along with a few drinks, Cammy chimed in, approaching the group as Quavis carried the drinks. And where the hell you find alcohol? Found it in the metalwork department fridge, Krista replied. Alright, let's make a campfire and eat, Tyler exclaimed in joy. The group found a spot and placed the items they had found as they then began to gather sticks and stones for a fire to roast the meat they had found. A while later, they had the fire started with the meat hovering over it, pierced with sticks. Rah, rah. The group laughed and smiled for the first time in this unknown world as the students and teachers in the library could only hear them outside celebrating and living life. Well, at the end of chapter 2, we're on to chapter 3 now.
That's probably on the next podcast or on another next podcast. And if my brain now gonna start frying, I can handle it. So yeah. Me see you later. We're going back to our liege. Welcome back, my peeps. It's your boy, your liege, Vodicus here today while I'm putting back my foot. But yeah, that's the end of the podcast. That's the 3 sections we have. That's gonna be the 3 sections in this podcast. We're gonna content a perception on our next podcast, as Clevius the Bard said. So, yes, thank you. Bye bye. Remember, like and subscribe. Join the Void Army. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Me see you later.